Hello, trick-or-treaters! Would you like to learn how to play this game in a more strategic and mischievous fashion? We have once per game costume powers for each character. We have our boost tokens, monster mash tokens, and secret candy quest tokens. All of these can be used to add a lot of strategy and mischief to your game. Let's start with Friendly Ghost, shall we? So here's one scenario on how this can be used. Werewolf sends her ghost on her move right next door to Frank and I. Now, we are going to lose 3 candies, 3 points each, and those points will be dropped into the candy coffin. And look who's waiting right next to the candy coffin, because he saw that coming. So we each have to put 3 candy in the candy coffin, but if Mummy has the Friendly Ghost token, Mummy plays a said token and will receive the 6 candies. And poor Vampire does not get the pilfered treats he planned on. And that is the Friendly Ghost. We're gonna do Switch Witch Boost. So here's a scenario. I am surrounded by ghosts. So I'm gonna play Switch Witch and I'm going to change places with anybody on the board, and now I get to move a ghost. So I'm going to use the 3 ghosts, and Werewolf is going to put 3 candy in the candy coffin. I haven't finished or even moved yet, so I can trick-or-treat this house if I wish, because I haven't been there. And then I can, because I happen to have Raid Coffin, and I noticed these guys are really close to those candy coffin points. I'm gonna play Raid Coffin and grab 3 more points. And that is 2 boosts in 1 turn. Once per game costume powers. Witch's power is called Fly. She can fly 5 spaces, including over ghosts. So she could escape here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then roll and take her turn. And say she gets a 3, she gets to get even farther from these ghosties. And now she's effectively a good distance away, and then move a ghost, and perhaps she gets a 2, and she can send it over near her friends. Mummy's power is called Wrap. Mummy can wrap this ghost in place for 1 whole round. No one can move it, and so protecting himself from the most wicked ghost on the board at the moment. Werewolf's power is called Howl, and say the ghost was right next to Werewolf, she could howl and send it back to the ghost start. Frank's power is Repel. So if Frank was trapped in a house because he has to move through the ghost first, he could actually use Repel, which is move a ghost first and portal it, and then he could move himself. And that is his power. And Vampire's power. Let's say Vampire has been trapped at a house. Vampire's power is Poof. He can finish trick-or-treating at a house and jump to an adjacent house and trick-or-treat, and then take his turn. And then, of course, move a ghost. Monster Mash tokens. So we mix these up, you place them face down in the graveyard, Beetlejuice style. And now, any time somebody gets spin again on the spinner, you get to dig up a grave and see what happens. And so you have removed the full moon track, you toss it aside and put the ghosties at the haunted house. So now you flip over your choice and we get a new action called move 1 ghost to a portal. And you might also dig up the purple ghost right from the beginning, or the number 2 ghost. And then after these have all been dug up and you get spin again on the spinner, the Banshee enters the game. And if you get spin again, you move any ghost of your choosing, and so on and so forth. Secret candy quest tokens. Shh. Take 1, place it at the haunted house. This is the Banshee's favorite candy. And at the end of the game, reveal it. And everybody who's got a bag of chips will get a bonus point for having the Banshee's favorite candy.